like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of GMS that rule well. Salute the brothers on the highways and byways with the truth and sincerity. We out here for the elect out of 1/3 out of the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, so-called African American. Benjamin, West Indies. Levi, Haitians. Ephraim, so-called Puerto Ricans. Gad, North American Indian. Asher, Colombia to Uruguay. Simeon, Dominicans. Manasseh, Cuba. Zebulon, Guatemala to Panama. Naphtali, Argentina to Chile. Reuben, Simeon Indians, and Issachar, the so-called make up the so-called Mexicans, and that will make up the 12 tribes. We out here to wake up the elect of the 1/3 and let the people know that 2/3 will get destroyed. And we've been looking at this news and what's been going on. There's a lot of tension in the air, and where I work at, I can tell that the white and white is starting to bump heads because what's going on is some of the vets want to fight and some of them that don't want to fight.
Yeah, you got the Egyptian against the Egyptian.
Yeah, Egyptian against the Egyptian.
Right.
So
you gonna have them Edomite, like the brother was saying, you gonna have them Edomites fighting amongst each other, man.
So they pissed off at each other. You know, I'm talking about Republicans against Republicans, Democrats against Democrats, whatever they want to be. But they gotta realize the Lord is in the Lord's hand. We trying to let this thing unfold, you know, so we can come up out of here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now the brother finna read an article. Go ahead.
So we like the brother said, man, it's that time we prophesied. Was prophet to be a prophet means pro, meaning before. Beside means to say before. So we out here proclaiming and telling you what's gonna come to America. And the prophecies are folded in the scriptures. And World War III is the last prophecy when the nukes are gonna get ready to get shot out. Yeah. And we right at that time, man. And if you ain't been looking at the news, hey, Obama trying to go into Syria, you know, on a humbug, and Russia and them ain't having it. So we just pulling up articles, man. You know, we're gonna pull up this article and tell you, just read the current event, that's what's going on. This is an article, it says like Obama and Putin, they didn't ease the basic tension at that G20 summit. This says U.S. President Barack Obama and Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin failed Friday to end their bitter dispute over U.S. plans for military action in Syria, as half of the G20 called for a strong response to a chemical weapons attack blamed on the regime. Obama said that the world could not stand idly by after the Syria chemical attack, but Putin warned that it would be outside the law to attack without the UN's blessing. Putin also said Russia would help Syria if the U.S. were to strike, pointing to existing military, economic, and humanitarian cooperation. We spoke sitting down. It was a constructive, meaningful, cordial conversation, Putin said after his previous unscheduled talks with Obama. It says, each of us kept with our own opinion, said Putin, who has emerged as one of the most impeccable critics of the military intervention against the regime of the Syrian president Bashar al-Assad for an alleged chemical attack that happened August 21st.
Now, I'm going to go into detail about that chemical attack. Now, you got, I was watching, now I'm going to be jumping around, but it's between Wesley Tarpley and the ambassador of Syria. So whenever I'm talking about the ambassador of Syria, I I let you know. Whenever I'm talking about Western Tarpley, I let you know. Now, the brother just read that off of what? What was that?
Oh, this is Yahoo News, man. The latest current news.
All right, so I was watching Wesley Tarpley, which is a historian, and he was going into how John Kerry, when that chemical attack happened, he was saying that John Kerry hurry up and ran to the Security Council, but the Security Council was like, nah, we ain't dealing with you, right? They was like, nah, you gotta go to the UN, we ain't dealing with you, right? And what he did was he ran back to Obama, and then Wesley Tarpley was saying that he was really trying to get a nuclear alert, but it didn't work. So what they did was they went back to now they saying they want to go to Congress and get a vote on it. You see, now they saying they want to go to Congress and get a vote on it because everybody else just shot them down. Reason why they want to go to Congress to get a vote on it because they want the American citizens behind them. You see, that's what you want when you go to war. You want your citizens and the military behind you when you go to war. Because if the citizens and the military troops are divided, then you basically weak when you go to war. Because their loved ones will be calling, telling them they don't need to be a part of that. The citizens be saying rebelling. They don't want no parts of the war or none of that. See, so they gotta vote. So they gotta go to the Congress to get that voted in. Well, guess what? It don't matter whether they voted in or not, because read what you got in
Proverbs 21:1.
Right.
The king's heart is in the hands of the Most High.
Gun.
As the rivers of water, he turneth and whithersoever he will.
So Obama's a puppet. So no matter what the Congress say, no matter what Obama say, with them elites, the Rothschilds, the banking families, whatever they say, gon' go. And the Most High got them. He is steering them and controlling their mind and telling them what to do on the left-hand side. So whether they vote yay or nay, they going into World War III. Whether it be next week, tomorrow, or next month, it's gonna happen. The tension is there. The tension is there. Now, back to what I was saying about Wesley Tarpley. He was saying when they go into Syria, they want to try to hurry up and take Iran. They want to bounce from Syria and take Iran. Hurry up and take Iran. But little do they know, they got China. They got China back in Iran. They got Russia back in Iran. You got 100,000, over 100,000, 3,000. I mean, over 100,000 to 300,000 troops on the borders of Syria, Russian troops. And you got China over there too. Okay? So things are getting heated up. So whether you want it to come or not, it's coming. And the elect men of Israel, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the elect out of them is hastening the day to destroy America. Hoping the Heavenly Father do it ASAP. You see? Now, back to the Assyrian ambassador. What he was saying, what went down was the UN inspectors wanted to go in and check on chemical weapons, and they got shot at, right? It's like say for instance, you got a sod house over there where it's safe at, and you got the chemical weapons, so to speak, where they going to, so to speak, where they going to, and in between a sod house and where they trying to go inspect that, you got oppositions in between them two areas and villages. So the UN inspectors went through them villages and they got shot at. Okay? They got shot at, and that's when Kerry tried to go to the Security Council and wanted to go to war because they were basically saying, look, the UN, y'all were basically blocking the inspectors to go inspect, but those oppositions are Al Qaeda, which are CIA Russia got footage of what Assad and military did. Russia them got footage. You see? So that's why Russia and China them sitting back. Because when America do the goofy and go in and do whatever they gonna do, man, they gonna light them up, man. You see? They gonna light them up. In China, you got China, Russia, Iran, and then if anything, see, you got Russia and China back in Iran, but little do you know, India is back in Iran too, because they got treaties with Iran, because they buy gold from Iran. You see, they got treaties with Iran, and then the ones who got treaties with East India is Pakistan. So you gonna drag all of them into it in that war, and then Saudi Arabia said they will fund the whole mission of going into Syria. So that let me know America is broke. They can't even fund the war. Saudi Arabia is trying to fund the war. The Arab, you see, they're going to Syria. They trying to. They say they will give money to go in there. Then what else you got?
Hey, they also put out there to avoid travel to Lebanon and Turkey. So you know when they stop that travel, you know it's gonna go down. They cleared out them embassies. They wanted all the Americans who in them embassies to get out of there.
Yeah, and then when they do a no-fly zone, that means the internet shut off, everything shut off, and you can't even fly up out of there. That's a no-fly zone. And the reason why they want to get Assad, reason why they say, oh, we don't want no regime change. We just gonna bomb the airfields and the things that deliver the chemical weapons, which Russia know they lying, and then the citizens, they interviewing the citizens over there in Syria, which you got them just like today, just like in America, they walking around doing what they doing because they don't see what's coming. You see, but they was interviewing the citizens, saying, did Assad do that? And even the citizens was like, nah, Assad ain't do that. We seen a lot of military movement at night. But Assad didn't do that. And the Syrian people were saying, look, Assad is one of us. He grew up in Syria, so he ain't gonna do that. You see, even you had the citizen do that. So like I was saying, and like the ambassador was saying, Russia them got footage of it, but they ain't bringing it out. So they know Obama and Kerry them lying. But at that G20 summit, they gotta play it off and shake hands because that's just for the camera. But it's really tension in the air. You see, all that is for the camera, man.
And if you check out your president, he was talking about I'ma wait to see who all gonna agree with me to get on this bandwagon with me, because he already know he wants some bag up. But you got, like I said, you got people like, nah, we don't want to go into that. Then you got people that want to say, come on with it.
You got the French with them. The French is with them.
Yep. Matter of fact, it says the French.
Read that what you got, huh?
It says right here, without specified military action, it said the response would send a clear message that this kind of atrocity can never be repeated. The signatories include U.S. allies Britain, France, and Saudi Arabia.
Woo!
But conspicuously missing were Russia, China, and also key EU member Germany. Right?
And see Germany pissed off at the United States because Germany want to put their hands on their gold.
Yeah, they took their gold.
You see? Yeah. So that's another, you got to keep an eye on Germany too. Because Germany's pissed off too, because they know something funny, man. The United States something to give them tungsten, man. You see? Because they ain't got it, man. They ain't got it.
Gold-plated tungsten.
Give me that in Jeremiah 50, 51 and 25.
Let me get this one. This says Proverbs 16 and 1. The preparation of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. So that's the arrangement, the order and arrangement. All this is being ordered and arranged by the Most High. Like you said, man goings of the Lord. The Most High is orchestrating all this, man.
Yeah, man going is of the Lord and his steps. And what is the steps? These prophecies, man. So the Most High this is the Most High movie. He got everything in place and it's gonna play out. Most High wanted to play out, whether you like it or not. That's how it's gonna be.
And you got your character, your main character being a so-called Jake.
And then, right now, the Most High is playing with them Russians' mind, man. It's getting them Russians' mind right, because Russia's gonna be a guard unto them other nations. And right now, it's looking real beautiful, pursuing Ezekiel 38, that he doing that. So when they go to dropping bombs, man, like I said, man, and like when I was watching the news, that in Syria, Wesley Tarpley said, look, they want to try to take Syria. They want to try to take Syria and then hurry up and take Iran. Real quick, like. Now, back to what I was saying about, what was I saying? Fuck, I can't remember. Read what you got. I can't remember.
All right. Jeremiah 51:25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, says the Lord, which destroyeth all earth.
Now, who is that? That's America. That's what they do. That's what they do. When you look at the track record of America, ever since they passed that War Act, that's what they've been doing. Franklin Roosevelt, ever since they passed that War Act, that's what they've been doing. At war. At war, at war. So they've been at war destroying everybody, man. All these kingdoms, all these people who sovereign, who got their own thing going, America go in there and take the natural resources. So the Most High is against them, which is America, aka Babylon. This is the daughter of Babylon. Ancient Babylon is over there in Iraq. This is the modern day daughter of Babylon, which is Babel Hebrew for confusion, because that's what you see in the White House right now, confusion. And then, like I was telling the brother last week, when I was watching Fox and CNN and with Wolf Blitzer on there, it was on a Friday, but I didn't think of it while I was out here. But before I came out here, CNN, I was watching it and I had it on low, and I happened to look up. It said ready. It said ready to go into Syria, master of deception. So they was asking Satan, what should we do? Because I wasn't listening to it. Like I said, I had it on low and I happened to look up, but they were flashing different pictures. You know, not in the subtitle that's down there that's in transit that keep moving. I'm talking about the subtitle that's frozen. And whatever topic they talking about, they mention it. And when they put up a side picture, and when they was talking, they was saying, look, ready to go into Assyria, and they put up a side picture and it said master of deception. So I said, look, man, they asking Satan about going into Syria, man. Because when that shit happened, when John Kerry wanted to, like Wesley Tarpley said, when he wanted to go in a nuclear alert, when the Security Council didn't agree with him, he had to run back over here, and then he had to vote for get the Congress and American people to get them on his side for whatever they were gonna do, because he figured out, look, these people ain't with us. You see? And John Kerry is a cousin of George Bush, so they got the right man in there. They got the right one in there to start this war on the left-hand side through the power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. They got the right one in there. Read that again.
Jeremiah 51:25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, says the Lord, which destroyeth all earth, and I will stretch out thy hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rock, and I will make thee a burnt mountain.
Yeah, from your power, he gonna roll you down, man. From your rulership and your power, you gonna be thrown down, man, and be made a burnt mountain. So when you go into Syria, however you gonna play it, whatever goofiness Israel gonna do. So you gotta watch them too, because it's Israel too. Them rats, them gutter rats, them Amalekites over there, they in it too. So whatever they gonna do, It's gonna go live.